Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Harm's Way Podcast. Another great episode 43. You are here with Craig, your host, and across from me, as always, my brother Eric. Eric, how's it going? I think I just stroked out a little.
It's going.
I fucking hate that, how I get into one, and I'm like, man, what a good intro.
That was good, though. You changed it up a little bit there.
Well, because I'm always high energy, and I realize you don't have to do that when you start out. You can just start out talking.
You can be as high energy as you want.
Yeah, but I
stumbled a little bit there. I'm doing great.
We're
Apparently,
both
I'm doing better.
Apparently, yes, you are doing better.
A lot of shit going on. Some things falling in place, others not.
Yeah, definitely more gooder. We're back to work, back to working. It's the monotonous schedule that I gotta kick. I gotta shake up every now and then. But right now is such a temporary zone. Rachel having a shitty, work schedule where she has to work like midnights 2 weeks, then go to school Monday through Friday. Yeah, and then working every other weekend, and then I just gotta come home. Excuse me. Bush Light. Ugh. Come home, do my best not to piss her off, still get my stuff done, still doing stuff for the show, and then wash my balls and go to bed. And it's like, it's a routine. Yeah. I don't like routines. I don't. I fucking hate them.
After the new year, I was hoping falling back in a routine, having 5-day weeks again, being able to line up my ducks. All the shit that's going on right now. I was glad to get back to that. And I am glad to get back to that.
Plus, it's getting lighter out later, which I think...
It's only going to get better, brother.
I think that helps me. I came home today and it was full-on light out. It felt good.
Yeah.
It felt real good.
I've been getting up late. Just been sleeping in. Fuck them. And, for like the last 2 weeks, I've been driving to work and it's like, there's no traffic. Light out.
Because you're in that middle, in between
it's
brunch.
Light out. It's like brunch time. I'm going to work. It's nice.
That's cool.
It's nice.
It's the beauty of salary.
What's the beauty of? They're not going to get rid of me, and I don't give a fuck anymore.
I do have to go to the BMV tomorrow on my lunch break, which I am dreading, because I do have to get license plate and tags for the new truck.
That might not be bad.
It might not, but it could be stupid. It's close.
You going to the one in South?
It's the one I always go to, regardless of if I'm working or not.
Yeah. Actually, I've been in there when it's packed as hell, but still got in and out in like...
They're running 4 or 5 people.
3.5 hours. It's not a bad...
3.5 hours.
It's not bad. But
I have to do that. I don't even know. I'm trying to get the plates that were on the old car transferred over, but if they don't do that, I don't think they're going to do that because, one, I think Rachel would have to sign and she can't get off in time. It's just a fucking mess. So probably what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to kill the plates that we had on the Kona, and then I'm going to have to get all new plates and a new registration sticker.
Yeah.
Probably going to run me $100 and something. Fucking A.
Yeah. So you brought up an interesting point earlier about how we have to do 2023 different.
That's the goal. And I hate New Year's resolutions, and I hate...
This is an interesting resolution, though.
This is me simply saying that regardless of a new year or not, if we have a chance to do things over, we need to do them differently. And we need to have different attitudes going into them. And we can still be the funny asshole people we are, but still be better people. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's not like not locking your door when black people walk by. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about simply as human beings just striving to do better. Not putting yourself in a dangerous situation to help someone out or to inconveniencing yourself. I'm just saying we just have to do better. Like, the one thing that kills me is something simple. Our email at work automatically puts our signature on when we send an email or forward an email, right?
Yeah.
Boom, it's this big gaudy fucking half a page signature.
Yeah.
When I forward emails to people that it's like their account, you know, their information for their account, they need it, I click up on the top bar and I hit blank for signature. So it wipes my signature out and these people get a nice one-page shit that they get to read.
Yeah.
I'm the only fucking person that does that. When I get my shit forwarded to me, I have to print out extra pages. I have to go through and delete their signatures.
And pages
It's
of
just
signatures.
fucking stupid. And if it gets passed between more than one person, bro, you're talking 4 pages of signatures. And I gotta print something out for a PO to process. Come on. Like, don't... It's not inconveniencing you. It's literally a quarter of a second to click that down and wipe your signature out. People won't do it. I'm going to keep doing it because I'm
To be
practice
honest
what
with
you
you,
preach.
Craig, I didn't think you were gonna take it in this direction.
That's a simple example, Eric. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, so start with that and keep going and see how your year ends up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah, I
donate half your fucking salary to charity.
I thought
That's
the
not
other
what I'm
day.
saying.
So I did an interview the other day. Surprise, surprise.
Men's Health magazine, were you on the cover again?
No,
For those of you that don't get that joke, Eric looks a lot like Matt Damon.
it's
Matt Damon was on
it
Men's
was
Health.
The Rock this year, Henry Cavill or one of them.
Both
No,
was on.
I went looking and I ended up doing an interview, and I just met with some really nice people that didn't sketch me out. And I had the thought of, like, I think my New Year's resolution is try to surround myself with better people.
So it's always a good one.
Maybe work for somebody that's
A better
better.
company. Yeah.
Oh yeah, better company, but somebody who's just better. Who's gonna work with me, back me up. But yeah, I went and did that, and it was great. You meet with good people that aren't jerking you around and whatnot, and you walk. Like, I walked out of there just like, man, I really want to be here. Really want.
You could feel it
They
in
made
the
me
air.
really want it.
It made you hungry again.
Yeah, and it seemed like just really. It sounds stupid being the age I am, but good influences.
No,
Good
that's 100%
influences,
understandable.
people that I can blend with really well.
People forget how important it is to to not only work in a positive atmosphere and be positive to contribute to that atmosphere, but to work for positive people, to work for positive companies. It's a big thing.
It's not so much positive as it is healthy. You know, there's a
I say I kind of think they're synonymous, to be honest with you.
like when your manager's lying to you right to your face and you know it. That's
Negative.
not healthy.
It's negative. That's
Not healthy at all.
bad karma, fucked up chakras, whatever you want to call it. Everybody
Yeah.
has their own consensus that it's bad for you. I mean, that's proven. You know, people burn out, people fucking quit, or they hang themselves or something. I know those are two extremes, but people don't realize that who you work for, what you do, can contribute to that shit. And it goes a long way. It goes a lot further than you think. But also, if you work for a bigger place, i.e. me, whatever.
Medium size. I work for a big
Average.
place. It sucks.
But you can still notice that there's negative people that work there. I make it a personal. I know 5 people. I regularly talk to maybe 8 or 9 people. Place I work for employs like 210 or something like that in that location. I talk to 8 or 9 on purpose. And that's not saying that the rest of the population is fucked up or stupid or I don't like them. I've just noticed a lot of negative people. A lot of people that are, for lack of a better term, toxic to a work environment. And I don't associate with them. I'm not going to go out of my way to get them fired or stab them in the parking lot or anything, but I don't want to be around them. I don't associate with them. So that's my easy step 1, I guess. But what you got going, surrounding yourself with positive people, I would hope that I'm on the spectrum of positive people
That's the thing, like,
in your life. But yes,
I work with some positive people that are like good influences. I don't get to work with them enough, and the people that I'm forced to work with, forced to work under, just can be just some real shit bags.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was really nice to walk out of there or even sitting in the interview. It's a cool thing when you're sitting in the interview and you're asking some hard questions.
Yeah.
You know, I came prepared. I had 30 fucking questions written down. And I asked them some hard, intricate questions like, give me a snapshot of what it's like to work here,
Yeah.
or what you expect of me and whatnot. And from the answers they gave, I can tell they've solved problems that we're currently having where I work, and even where I worked before. Like, it was really interesting, and I walked out of there feeling really good.
That's good. That's always good. I love interviews that you walk out feeling great about.
Yeah.
And then it gets nerve-wracking when you don't get a call the next day.
There was a technician job that opened up where I work now.
Yeah, you told me about
I put in for it just to piss my boss off.
Oh, Jesus. Is it less
was
pay or
hoping-
more pay?
Oh, it's probably way less, but
Jesus Christ, Eric.
I put it in just because I was hoping he'd get a notification. And
They-
he'd ask me about it.
He's trying to leave me. Well, your boss is a bit of a cuck, so...
Yeah, fuck him, dude.
I hope.
I hope he sees this at some point.
Yeah, I was
because
just about
I want
to
him
say
to
that.
know, like, you lied to me. You've never backed me up. You've never backed anybody else up.
You're a spineless weasel.
You
fuck
have
of a
no
human.
idea what you're doing. Like, he has no idea what he's doing.
I hope you stub your toe
And today
every day
was
for
just
the rest of
another
your life.
example of all he cares about is that name above the door bullshit.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like,
I
do
told
you
that for-
care about the actual, like, work, getting the job done well, or do you care about showing off in front of the VP? Like, seriously, dude, fuck you.
Do you think? I think he was one of the people that would have like been tossing women and children off of the Titanic just to make room in a lifeboat for himself.
Oh, yeah, that one fucker that snuck in there in the video.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's him.
I don't know.
Or he would have stole life jackets from a bunch of the children and women.
I think
and tied them together to make
I
his own
think
raft.
he would have been the one that was yelling at you to go down and around and then got socked in the face. That you remember that guy?
Oh God.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually right.
Anyway,
Be the guy still trying to steer the ship as he's like knee deep in fucking water.
so work's been great. No. Where what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. I had a little fling recently.
Oh
I wouldn't even
God.
call it a fling. There was a
It's a fucking mistake.
there was a little glimmer of,
No, man.
okay, maybe I should pay attention to this part of my life a
I
little
think you
more.
were blinded by the cheese.
We didn't even like.
I know.
I didn't.
I'm glad you didn't.
I didn't read that much into it. I'm not looking.
They
I'm
need
not looking-
context, so you're gonna have to tell. You're gonna have to either tell the whole story or stop talking about it right now.
I met a girl.
I met a girl.
We started talking, and
She was an actual girl.
basically,
I don't know how.
now that,
yeah,
now
where
that
would
we're
you
on the
go?
back end of it, it's like she's basically just leading me along. But
Did you tell her we had a show?
yeah,
Did you tell her how to find us?
no,
All right, keep going.
I don't care if she sees this. I really don't.
She was. Okay,
Yeah,
I've never
it
met
was
her.
weird because like I went into it very conservatively because I'm not looking to get laid. If it comes up, like, it better be something great. It better be like worth it. It better be a relationship, long term, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
So yeah, and a lot of red flags popping up here and there.
bro, it was a valley of red flags.
Well, you did all the social media research for me because I don't have.
because I care about my brother.
But like, I'm
Solinsky Auto
I
Parts.
wasn't born. I wasn't
We
born
sell car
yesterday.
parts for the American working man because that's who we are and that's who we care about. That's what I just thought about when I said that.
Well, I remember telling you like 5 years ago, we were in the car and I said, Craig, literally the worst thing that could happen to me right now is knocking somebody up. because my situation's just fucked, and it's gonna
Well,
be fucked
yeah.
for a while. But I thought, like,
It's a good reason to keep your pee-pee to yourself on this
yeah,
one.
like that's why I went into this like really conservatively, and I was like, is there something here? Could there be something here? Because I'm not just looking to get laid.
All right,
okay?
I'll go ahead and say it. This woman was from this girl.
Don't say where.
Okay, never mind.
Don't say where.
She's from a part of Ohio that's different.
Different
that was-
how?
Different, like that was its own fucking red flag to tell you.
No,
the truth.
it's
So I did. I looked her up. I did. Eric. I could tell in his voice.
how many Facebooks does she have?
Hold on, I'll get there. She's like fucking the opposite of Jason Bourne. Like instead of like searching and nothing coming up, you searched for her and everything came up. I found
Yeah.
her blood type, her social, all kinds of fucking shit. That's a lie. I was just kidding. But so in caring for my brother, I could tell how he was talking about her and what was probably going to happen next.
Yeah.
So I did my due diligence. I grabbed my wife and I said, "Hey, let's fucking let's search her up like we're the fucking FBI, the CIA." And just a simple search of her name on Facebook, I had 7 active accounts. Active meaning within the last 4 to 6 months, she had posts, pictures, and events. And
Why would you think creating multiple Facebooks would hide anything, though?
well, that's the
if
thing.
somebody searched your name, they'd all come up and they'd be like, "Wait a minute, she's got
If
2
somebody-
or 3? What the fuck's going on here?"
3 would have been fine, but
What?
fucking 7 is crazy. And I understand there's people out there. Like, I have a friend that just created a bunch of Facebooks because he kept forgetting the fucking login credentials. And that was fine. He had 3 or 4 that were active. But his was like, he'd post and then, like, for a year, and then he'd get a new phone, which would wipe everything, and he would have to log back into Facebook. He would forget the fucking login credentials, and he would create another one. Then you could go by his Facebooks when they would start and end based on, and you could schedule that with when he got his new fucking phone. It was hilarious, but that's what he did it for. Hers, she was updating 7 Facebooks.
Yeah.
Updating 7 Facebooks.
It's
and
weird.
one of them, the most recent one, was her kissing Golem.
Oh yeah. So she was okay. Take this as you will. She's 19.
Oh! Eric's almost 30.
I'm 29.
Eric's almost 30.
Actually, yeah, I am almost 30. And that did, that
Red flag.
came up, and I was like, all right.
People can be
At the
happy
very-
and have age gaps.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
at the very
very
least,
plausible.
at the very least, I was like, we're both adults. And that was
19 is fucking hard, though. This time, last year, she was in high school.
I
study
guess
hall.
I'm an optimist because
If that's what you want to call it, yeah.
well, yeah, I thought it. I approached it like, okay, we're both adults. I'm not putting a ring on anybody's finger anytime soon. Like
I put a Nuva ring in
I'm
her
just-
before I would put a...
Shut the fuck up. Like I said, approaching it very conservatively, but like right off the rip, like caught her lying to me. She set up this fucking GoFundMe because she had a car accident, texted it to me, and I was like, "What's this about?" She said, "Don't worry about it." And I'm thinking, "Well, why the fuck did you text it to me?" And shit like that.
She wanted your rich ass to contribute.
Yeah, it went along for a while, and I was like, red flags, caught her lying to me a couple times, shit like that. I was like, I'm pretty sure she just wants money or something. It was...
Which is a shame, because you have so much more to offer.
Yeah, but I can't... it is kind of a shame, but like, I'm not even really bummed. Because I kind of approached everything from a keep your distance kind of, what's
Okay.
going on here? Like, I was like, Sherlock Holmes trying to read this bitch. But, yeah, like,
So,
I didn't dive on in.
food for thought, thank God.
I didn't fall on in.
Food for thought. Do you think at any point... Say this with a straight face. Do you think at any point she thought that you were actually Matt Damon? And therefore...
Yes.
And therefore, we're rich? and had all kinds of money. And when she found out that you were, in fact, not Matt Damon, that's when she got a little weird and backed out.
No, I think
Okay.
she was.
Is still banging her ex.
That could be.
100%.
Or other guys that she
100%. I'm 33, okay? I have 3 more years of knowledge than you.
Yeah, she could very well be. The
I
whole thing
think
about him
in
moving
that
out and shit like that
situation-
could have been complete bullshit.
There's two things that could be.
I can't trust anything she says.
Her house could be a meth house.
Trailer.
Well, you watch what you say. You. Someone very close to you used to live in a trailer. Her house could be a meth house. Or, and the one that I think is a lot more plausible, she's still banging her ex. I think she made up a whole bunch of
Could
stuff.
very well be.
And this guy looked like, I don't even, oh my God, dude. He looked like he had more teeth than brain cells. And now, well, that's not saying a lot about his fucking grill. And
He looked like he could have been her dad.
I
It's
thought
so fucking weird.
So I was going through one of her 30 Facebooks, and she had a picture of them standing next to each other, and I was like, oh, her dad looks, really young for having a 19-year-old. And then literally the next photo was them kissing, and I was like,
Yeah.
Eric, run. Why is she kissing her father? Like, full-on kiss. And then it dawned on me, so he went from being young for her father to fucking old and creepy for a boyfriend.
Yeah, I found out that
He groomed her.
he's 33, and she told me they were together for 2 years, which means he was 31, she was 17.
So laws don't... I know the age of
So-
consent in Ohio is 16, but that doesn't mean that it's okay to date a 16-year-old.
The big thing for me was like, the reason I didn't let it bother me too much, like when her and I started talking and whatnot, the reason it didn't bother me too much because I was like, okay, she's 19, we're both adults, okay, we're in the eyes of the law, whatever, don't have anything to
We're
worry
in the
about.
eyes of the Lord.
But again, that's why I was not trying to like dive on in there
Yeah. Boner.
because I'm thinking
Even that feels
I'm thinking
fucking
long term,
foul.
like I said, I'm thinking if I'm gonna go looking, like I'm looking for long term, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like
I mean, that's...
you know,
You don't have to. There's nothing that says you don't have to. You have 30 is still young,
oh, there's a lot of there's a lot
but
of debate.
you don't need to put yourself in a position.
There's a lot of debate going on nowadays about
Fucking titty sweat.
the way men age in society and the way women do. You know,
Yeah.
you got all these women that are pushing 30 and they're
Her
having a
ex
hard
looks
time
like-
finding
He's aging like cottage cheese.
good relationships.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, it's like men. The whole thing that, and I used to not believe this, but now I do. Like men, you start off, you can't compete. You can't compete with the guys who are 30, 35, and whatnot. And a lot of women date older men, but women, once you start pushing 30 or whatever, you're not so desirable anymore. But for men, once you start pushing 30, 35, it's like you're established, you got money, you're ready to
Therefore, you're
raise a
more
family. Higher
sought
value,
after.
I guess. Higher
Yeah.
value.
Well, you're not.
And I used to not buy into that, but now, yeah, there's been a lot of debate and a lot of arguing over this. That's really kind of
What about 30 being the new
Open me up.
20?
no, just well, I mean,
It used to be a scary thing.
let's say I date somebody my age, right? Pushing 30. How many of them already have kids?
Well, that's the thing. What you're looking for, that pool shrinks.
Yeah.
Drastically.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to date women that are older, more sophisticated, established maybe, have more to offer than just tits and ass. But at what point are they busted from their 20s of just taking dicks and then they had. Yeah, I know there's better ways to say that, but
It's not a very nice way to say it, but what?
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck
it
it.
gets the point across.
you give me a Bush Light, I'm gonna start talking like Bush Light.
All right, sure.
So they're taking dicks their whole 20s, and maybe kids, multiple dads, whatever. And that's not saying anything bad to them, because there are going to be outliers out there. There's going to be women that have multiple baby daddies that are established, grown up, don't fuck around, very loyal, off drugs, fit, healthy, and got it together, you know?
Yeah.
Those aren't the ones we're talking about. We're talking about the ones that are trying to settle down now,
Yeah.
but don't have anything else to offer other than they can suck chrome off a fucking hitch. So, yes, I do agree with you. It gets smaller, but there's always going to be options to date younger women, because younger women are attracted to older guys. Heavily.
Yeah,
And you can call it daddy issues or whatever,
Well-
but I never dipped into that because I dated somebody that's a month and 3 days.
I don't
a
think it's
month and 7
daddy
days
issues. I think a lot of it goes back to
younger than me.
It's that I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, you're right. A lot of women do date older men because of that phenomenon. Where, like I said, guys start out, we can't compete. By the time we get in our 30s,
Yeah.
it's like we got
But what kills me is when
things tend to be a lot better, right? So a younger woman looks at that. Oh, he's established. He's got money. He's
mature.
He's mature. He can.
But they're not mature. That's what kills me is when they say
That's
they have nothing to offer at that stage. So they say, "Oh,
That's what worried
I only
me.
date older men because they're more mature." But you're not mature.
Yeah.
So what are you offering that old man? Not old man, but you know what I mean. Older men,
Yeah.
other than physical attributes. Because at a certain point, as older men, I feel weird using that term.
do it.
I don't know if I'm
getting gray.
quite considered older men yet, but every relationship we look at, we want more substance. Substance? Substance.
Sustenance.
No, that's eating.
Oh,
If you were eating people, then yes. We want more substance in our relationships. Meaning, we want stimulating conversation. We want
stimulating conversation.
stimulating conversation. We want women that are ambition. That's the thing. When I was growing up, not when I was growing up, when I was in my 20s, female ambition didn't do anything for me. I thought, okay, she's just a hungry bitch. Like, okay, that's fine. You know, nice rack though. But now, ambition fucking turns me fucking up, bro.
Really?
Oh my God. I mean, rocked and bricked up like crazy just from ambition. I don't know why. And, you know, I'll need some other people to back me up on this, but, and I mean like good ambition. I don't mean like, oh, I want, you know, to take over the world, fuck men, you know, like ambition bordering feminism.
Not a feminist.
Yeah, it's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a woman that wants her own shit. A woman that can tell you. A woman that when you ask her, hey, what do you want to eat tonight? She gives you a fucking answer. Oh my God, dude. If you hear a thump on the bottom of this table, it is my erection. Because that gets me fucking going. Yup. Daddy's there.
Oh my God.
So that, but all jokes aside, that is a huge turn on for me at this age. Ambitious woman. Now, I say that
See, I used to
as
think-
I'm going to ask my wife what she wants for dinner, and she's going to be like, I don't know. That's not a slam on her, because
Yeah.
she is very ambitious. She
What do you want
is.
from Taco Bell? Nothing. Okay. And then she eats one of your burritos. Fucking.
Divorce. I'll draw up those papers right fucking now.
Oh, it's a good thing we weren't married.
But it's the goofy things about growing up. You just see things differently. You feel things differently. And
I don't like-
ambition's a good one.
Not so much ambition, but motivation.
Again, I kind of see them synonymously, but
I don't
yeah.
know. Just don't fucking be lazy, shiftless.
No, that's fair.
Don't be like that. Like,
But I feel like you always need ambition.
you
Like,
gotta
you always
share-
got to have a big story.
You gotta share goals.
Goals.
Like, if your goal is raising a family, that's all right. Okay, go hard at it. Like, I find it, you know, like you see these moms at these school board meetings bitching out the school board for, you know, like including pornography in the curriculum and shit like that. All that political shit that's going on right
fucking
now.
health book, but okay.
That's not what I'm talking about. But I see these moms at these school boards, and it's like, yeah, that's attractive. You give enough of a shit to go fucking scream at the school board members.
That's what gets you going?
Yeah, because you care. You care about your... Well, you're also conservative, but you care. You care about your children.
So you think that women that care about the children that you don't want them to have are attractive?
What?
I'm just joking with you. Because you said if a woman has a child, that's like a turnoff for you.
Yeah, because I...
But it's not a deal breaker.
No, it is.
So
no, because like I want
you like these women to go to a school board or a PTA meeting and scream at the school board.
Talking about motivation.
But they have children, Eric.
They're not my...
No, that's not what I'm saying. So if... Obviously, you're probably not going to procreate. That's fine.
Okay, hang on.
But if
I'm
you
talking about motivation.
If you find
motivation
a motivated...
to do things like that rather than just be some lazy, shiftless, fucking...
So you're saying like that, but
I
not
don't know
exactly
what the fuck's going on in the world kind of person. No.
I thought you were saying
somebody who's going to help me raise a fucking family.
Okay.
Not somebody who's...
Do you want kids? I just realized that. You're about to be 30, I'm 33. I don't think I've ever asked you that. If you wanted children. You can think about it if you want.
I think I do, yeah.
You think you do want children?
Yeah. That was the thing, I think... Well, it's...
Because Mom and Dad already wrote you off. They fucking...
They're assholes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna shit. That's cool. That's
yeah, I think I do, but the thing is, it's contingent on a lot of shit. There's a lot of things that gotta fall. There's a lot of shit I still gotta do.
But you never know.
And like, yeah, like people. What if people said since the dawn of time, "Oh, you find the right woman, it'll work out." Yeah, you're right. If I find the right woman, it will. Okay.
Okay. I just want to know if there's ever a scenario, if you're an asshole, where I have a niece and nephew. I don't know, like a blood niece and nephew.
Yeah, I hope so. Actually, I've been like...
Because that would be kind of cool.
I've been embracing that idea more and more. Because there was a time where I was like, nah, fuck that.
But it would also be cool
there was a time where I said...
parenting advice.
There was a time where I said, no, I'll never fucking do that. And then there was a time where I said, no, it'll just never happen. It's not gonna
Which
happen.
is what we've been living in. That's what we thought.
But now it's at the point where it's like, I've kind of embraced the idea a little more, and yeah, I do want to have a family of my own someday. That's, if I say a family of my own, that's why I'm not too keen on dating somebody that's already got kids, because...
But who says that kid can't be yours? Like, just because they don't share genetics with you doesn't mean that they're any less your kid.
Nah. I don't know. I just
because you can't adopt children, like you know that, right? Like if you started dating a woman, and she had a son or daughter that was young, and let's say through everything, you know that child's biological father is no longer here, in the picture, whatever. Later on down the line, if you wanted to adopt that child, you can. That's the beauty of it. Now, I know it's not going to... You might not think of it as your biological child, but you can still look at that as your child. They can take your name. They can take your likeness. Your hate for the left. They can take everything that you offer them. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're any less yours other than the fact that they don't share your genetics. Which I think in a lot of situations can be very beautiful. It can. I think it can be abused, and I think that's why men have to be more careful now than ever. But I think it's a beautiful situation.
Yeah, we also go back to the question of like, would I ever actually get married? And I'm more leaning towards no.
I mean, that's
because of the whole legal aspect. I don't like that.
You can do what you want.
And I think it's been...
marriage is hard. It's not...
Well, it's not that. It's I believe in being together forever and all that, and like being monogamous and having a marriage. I believe in that.
I don't know if there's any difference.
I don't believe in having the state having a fucking gun to my head. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no difference. I don't know. That's kind of a loaded statement too.
We're
There is
talking-
a difference.
We're talking way down the road anyway. Like I said, I got a lot of shit I need to sort out first before I am even ready to fucking
and that's good.
do that.
That's
But
very good because people your age have been married twice already, 3 times.
yeah, but there's that point
Don't know
where
who the fuck they are.
by the time all this shit's sorted out, I'm 35. So, oh
Your
my
phone?
god.
That's your phone. That's your fuck up.
Shut up.
That's you. You thought it would be me.
I set that.
I saw you look up like you were about to scorch me too.
I set that fucker down. It sounded like it was coming from over there. I set that fucker down earlier. And something in the back of my head was like, is it on silent?
What kind of
And
whimsical
I was like,
bullshit was that as your fucking ringtone?
Don't worry about it. What was I saying? About,
It's further down the road. I think we were coming to a conclusion on it.
but that goes back.
Unless you wanted to spin off.
It goes
and
back
say-
to the whole thing about, like, okay, 5 years from now, I'm going to be 35. Who's going to be the better partner? Is it going to be somebody who's 30, has already got 2 kids? Or is it going to be somebody who's
40.
24,
Oh.
maybe went to school, has a decent job?
What about them 40-year-olds that their kids are already off to
19 was
college?
too young. That was foolhardy. Because that's
19 was crazy.
element of...
Well, what
and that's the thing.
What if you got that older woman?
Huh?
Well, that older woman, that 40-year-old, you know, she's settled down now. She
You can't really...
went back to party, and now she's ready to settle down again. Her kids are in college.
She's not
Oh,
gonna want
'cause-
more, she's not going to want more kids.
I mean, she could. Women can, but
Okay, 5 miscarriages later, and it's like,
okay. First of all, that was fucking harsh, man. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's something you got to think about.
Fucking muzzle it, man. No, I believe me. If anybody has thought about it, it's us. It's me.
Yeah.
But we're not.
I
gonna
realized
get
that
into
as soon as I said that. So I probably shouldn't have fucking said that.
Christ.
That was like the Theo Vaughn moment.
Fuck. I'm getting T-shirts made. That was Yeah.
That's why I said I used to not buy into that, but now it's like, okay, you have to pay attention
you're
to what's
saying
going on and what the
30 or younger. 30 in the 30s or younger. I mean, I don't know, Eric. Rachel and I I was not expecting someone my age for everything to go as well as it did.
When did you guys get together? When you were like 24, 25?
Oh, we were fucking 19 and 20.
Oh.
Dude, we were young. We've
Yeah.
been together for a long time. Over 12, almost 12 years. Or 12 years now.
Jesus Christ. Well, that would have been, 12 years would have been 21.
Oh shit, maybe we're on 13. She said the other day it was either 19 or 20. Because I remember... No, it was 19 or 20. So maybe we're at 13, 14 years. But, no, we've been married for... 7. So we dated for 7? God damn, we dated for a long time.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to say 19, 20, somewhere in there. Yeah, fuck it. But it was weird because like I got out of a relationship and I didn't really expect. I full on went into whore mode where I made peace with in my mind. Like I'm humping. That's all I'm doing. I'm not dating anyone. I'm not giving anybody the time of day. I'm literally sticking my Peter in whatever I fucking can. And then look what happened.
I've been way too pathetic to ever get in that mindset.
Yeah.
Now, I think this whole thing, I can just sum it up with, we were fine before.
I think that was pathetic.
Go back to doing what you were doing before.
I think what I was about to do was more pathetic.
Oh, I was
wouldn't call
joking.
Pathetic. Oh. Okay.
No, I think the right answer nowadays is to take a step back and fucking think about what you're fucking doing and not go
It's for
all
me,
cavalier.
it's time. If I could go back and tell myself, hey, you know, you got a lot of people around you that are, you know, getting laid 24/7 and having a great time, but they're with people that are so fucking worthless and people that are going to waste their fucking time.
Yeah.
And time is what you only have so much of it. And to fulfill it, or to fill that time with people that actually matter, that's the goal. Not going around trying to fucking plug holes and shit. That's. I had a lot of friends that still to this day they're single. They got kids, but they have no grasp on what a healthy relationship is. No outlook of the future. I don't know what keeps them going in a straight line other than the liquor and coke. And they just missed it. They didn't fucking get it back then. And I'm not saying I got it back then, but I was fortunate enough to find somebody who was worth my time, filled my time, gave me great times, but also wanted from me what I wanted from them, and was willing to give what I was willing to give at the same time. It was very, very strange to get in that situation as fast as we did, and everything work out as well as it did. It just, everything was great. I kept waiting for the other shoe to fall, but
yeah,
good.
We'll sum this whole thing up with, I'm just as confused as I was before,
But you're in a better
but I'm not any more fucked than I was before, so we're good to go.
And the realizations are good, and there's a new year, new outlook, a new opportunity. There's just, I don't know, I want to keep you in this
we have a lot of work
as long as possible.
That's really what it boils down to, is we have a lot of work to do.
We do.
And I told you before, blow the engine up, get across the finish line. So.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with what we've talked about.
What else you got for me?
So, I fucking, Black Adam sucked.
Oh, did you go see it?
Fuck, no, it's on HBO Max.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to say, oh my god, it frustrated the shit out of me because it was a crossover. They did a cutscene at the end. It's a unique character in a unique platform, and they had, I feel like they had a great opportunity to really run with it and do it up. And the acting was shit. The fight scenes were alright. The fucking storyline got botched several times. Fuck, man. I just think it was another DC miss. And I'm fucking praying for DC to smack titties on everything they do, because I've always been impartial to DC. I didn't get swept up in the Marvel shit like everybody else. I like DC. It's the darker, grungier comic stuff, but I feel like their movies just get fucking shit on, and I don't know, man. It hurt me a little bit. I will watch it and tell me what you think. I want to watch it again.
I probably won't watch it. I've been watching the docudrama about the Russian czars, the Romanovs.
I talk about Black Adam.
The Romanov dynasty, and
worthless.
It's actually pretty good.
Shit.
There's some titties in it.
The czars, the Russian upcoming, toppling, rebuilding, and then toppling again, has been like one of the topics that I've most wanted to research over the past decade.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I fucking love it. I just.
What time are we at?
43.
I gotta go pee. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll just sit here and watch the line flat.
You can talk to the people.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know. Say something.
I'll just wait for you. Fucking dingus. Oh, look at ammo prices. How about that? AMLO prices. Anything good on Facebook, maybe? Maybe? You want to make fun of some people? No. That's not progressive. Thoughts and prayers for Peyton Hillis. Yes, of course. It's a horrible situation. Hoping he pulls through. Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell. Fucking A. Random shit. Random shit. Random shit. TikTok. Oh. Waste some fucking time with that. Not really. Oh. The Catch. Fucking San Francisco and Dallas. Fuck you both, dude. I really don't like them. The Bulls. You fucking. Who the Bulls? Fucking. Your balls a tug. Oh God, pictures of me the other night at my work's 80s themed party, where my hair got pulled 4 fucking times because they thought I was wearing a wig. That's some bullshit. We talked about that though.
Hey, you want this last beer?
No, go for it.
All right.
Just make sure you can drive home.
I think I'll make it another 20 minutes before I got to piss again. You know you can edit that, right?
Edit what?
In Audacity, you can clip the audio, I think.
Oh, sorry. We had a nice conversation, didn't we, guys?
Did you?
No, we just made fun of some people on Facebook and
So happy.
talked about my work party again where my hair got tugged 4 times because people thought I was wearing a fucking wig.
Yeah, it's the most action you've seen all year.
Gonna dispute that, Eric.
Oh.
Gonna
Stricken
dispute
nerd.
that.
Was I right over the target?
No, hit it right on the head, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time.
Hmm.
We stopped in a Taco Bell. We talked about all this.
Yes, we did.
Oh, really?
We were supposed to have Justin on tonight.
Yeah,
And
and
he
I
bailed.
thought about that. Did we hype him up from the last show?
I think we did.
Okay, so
I think he
sorry
owes
guys.
the viewers a big apology.
Justin will be on later this week. He called me while I was still at work. He said, "Hey, I got called to this other facility. I'm gonna be working late. I'm not gonna make it. Can I reschedule with you guys this weekend or later this week, whenever you guys do it?" I said, "Friday night, Sunday night. We're trying to keep to a schedule, man. Whatever you want on."
Yeah.
How many times has Justin been on? Once or twice?
2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3.
I can remember. This is 43.
You know,
We're approaching 50, and I don't know what to do for 50.
50? You want to do like a big celebration for 50?
I think I might get a tattoo for 50.
Really? 50?
50.
I'd say like 1,000.
I'm gonna get a tattoo. You don't have to fucking get a tattoo.
I'm not getting a tattoo no matter what.
You pull a quarter out of your pocket, I'll go get a tattoo.
Well, what was the deal? 500,000 subscribers, I would get a tattoo or some shit.
I don't know. Justin remembers because he was on that episode.
I haven't seen Gary in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So,
what the fuck, man?
Like that definitely has taken a toll on my life.
I feel like what it is we need
To shame him into
we
coming
need
on the
to
show.
we need to lock these people down and get a hard schedule. Justin obviously is flexible. His schedule's flexible. He might still be flexible too, but his
Can you do
schedule
backflips?
is flexible. The rest of the people, I always tell them, and they're like, "Yeah, I want on,"
Well-
and then I don't really touch base with them. Mike, we need to get Mike on. I need my doctor friend that may or may not be allowed to associate with us. I'm gonna kidnap him,
Yeah,
like Clark did on Christmas Vacation.
that wasn't Clark. It was Eddie.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Eddie
What Eddie did.
Eddie kidnapped Clark's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a big fucking bow on it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to Chris. I don't even know if he's still listening. He probably listened to like 3 episodes and was like, that's enough.
Probably listened to 3 minutes. It was like,
Justin,
fuck
my
this.
other friend Justin, would like to come on too. I haven't touched base with him. It'd be good just to get him on and bullshit
Yeah.
about good old times. He talks to regularly some people that I not really in touch with anymore. So I'd like to see how they're doing. But also that's what fucking Facebook's great about too. The
Facebook is great for tracking people down. It is.
Yeah, I just feel like we need to. The camera stuff will be good for all that too, and I promise to be more diligent about that.
Let's say like end of February at the latest. It's important to set goals.
Yeah, I should be right.
Baby steps.
How soon after we combine our money? Because we'd have to order most of that stuff, right? Or can we go get it?
I'll order it. I don't want to run up to Best Buy and then be like, it's in stock, and then it's not fucking there
Yeah,
like
that's
it
Best
was
Buy.
last time.
So when I pay you, it'd probably be a week or two before we get everything, right?
Probably.
Okay. And that is to split camera.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 4-camera setup
Okay. All right.
with the
That's fine because
video switcher. But we're gonna
I
start.
might be. Sorry.
We're gonna start using. There's apps like Streamlabs
Yeah.
we can use. Streamlabs is good for if we're gonna do a live show too, or
Do you want to do that through my computer?
There's a YouTube studio also that I haven't explored yet. Yeah, we'll do it through the computer.
But yeah, so
There's gonna be a little bit of
nudity.
wire tucking,
Oh,
cable
I
management.
kind of like nudity.
Cable management that we're gonna have to do.
Some sea management. Man, one beer and I'm just fucked.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, but
I'm trying to be funny.
You watch that show Yellowstone?
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched any of the new season because Hulu, you fucking commie bastards, they think that your subscription of $14.99 a month is not good enough to watch Yellowstone.
Really?
Yes.
They
And
have
I'm not paying
tiered shows now?
$89.99 until she finishes nursing school for Hulu Live TV.
So they have different tiers for shows?
Yeah, they do. You can
Wow.
get Hulu for like $4, but it's ads, and you don't get Yellowstone. It's dog shit. I get the adless, which is $14.99, but
Yeah.
the reach around stops right when you're about to watch Yellowstone. So you only get 3 tugs instead of 4. It's bullshit.
There's also Craig's Netflix for $0.
I'm Craig though, you fuckhead.
I'll pay you back for that someday.
Yeah, are you taking that out of the? If I wanted to be a jackass.
Actually, you know what? I did the math like a
No,
few
it's
months
fine.
ago, and it was about $500.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Because you can't. No.
Tell you what.
No. Just stop. I
When
know
pay-
you're gonna
when I
fucking
pay-
say
When I
no.
pay my student loans off,
You gonna give me a reach around?
no. I'll give you $500.
Oh, okay. Well, by then it might be $720.
Yeah, it'd probably
No, I'm
be,
just kidding.
It'd probably be a lot
No,
more.
Eric, it doesn't matter. If you want my Hulu, no, you gotta pay me for that.
I remember when you were working in the oil field, and you told me repeatedly, you're like, hey, when I'm on the road and Rachel's at home, you may need to stay
for
off the
20
Netflix.
minutes. Did you notice that?
What?
Because I watched it while I would fall asleep,
No, I was.
and I would make sure to log out so you could watch it.
I was
again.
saying that you told me repeatedly, and I was like, yup, like the good Labrador that I am. And then what was it? It was like immediately after that, I was on one night, and you texted me and said, get off the fucking Netflix. And I was like, shit.
Because I needed 20 minutes to fall
I know,
asleep.
and I was thinking, you're in a fucking hotel somewhere. Rachel's at home after
was
a
watching
long
on my
day,
phone, yeah.
wants to watch it. I felt so bad.
But we had Hulu back then. So right now we're rocking Hulu, HBO Max, but HBO Max is supposed to be free with our internet package.
Really?
Yeah, and that saves you about 15
pretty
bucks a
cool.
month. Yeah, and I do watch Black Adam. Random new movies will be on there quicker than anywhere else, and they don't fuck you up with a tier fucking. If you pay the $15, you get everything. You get all the reach arounds you want. They don't stop halfway through and say their wrists hurt. They're great. Okay.
Wow.
But we're gonna be more diligent in the future on locking down guests. I promise you guys. I feel like we don't.
It's kind of difficult when you're two
Yeah.
nobodies. Like I'm not
In a
gonna
basin, a creepy
have
basement.
Graham Hancock on here. I mean, I might be able to reach out to him and be like, hey.
Dude, I just.
But it's also coordinating, reaching out to people, coordinating guests to come in.
Who's Graham Hancock?
He's he's an investigative journalist that's been really heavy into archaeology for like 30 years now, and he's uncovering a lot of he's uncovering a lot of really cool, interesting shit. So if you haven't heard of him, you need to watch some of his stuff. He's been on Rogan, I don't know how many times.
He's 72 years old.
They actually did they did a series on Netflix with him where he was talking about a lot of the, ancient
Aliens?
sites.
Yeah, see, that would be cool. To have somebody of
Yeah, he talks about a lot of really cool shit.
worth of value. Not that our guests don't have worth of value. That was pretty rude to say. I'm sorry, guys. But somebody like that, like experienced in that.
I think a lot of it's just building an environment.
Well, I mean,
And
we
a
said this
culture.
from the beginning. We're not
Yeah.
swinging for the fences
But
here.
what I'm
We're
saying,
taking our time. And
what I'm saying is like coordinating having guests on can be tricky, big pain in the ass. Right now it's just you and me, and we've talked before about having somebody else on permanently, or having somebody come in and be like more of like a producer role. That gets tricky because of people's time commitments and shit. So all that gets kind of we gotta build it up. Build it up from here. So
Yeah. I was laughing because one of the I don't know what sound ratio we just did, but it looked exactly like a penis. It was fucking hilarious. Big old blue dick just across. Yeah, you should have seen it. You should have been there.
You can find us on.
We're 54. It's up to you, but I don't know. Whatever closing thoughts you got. We're gonna be back on Friday evening. We have to do it super early. Rachel has to work Saturday
Really?
morning.
Like how early?
No, I said we don't have to do it super
Oh.
early.
Okay, cool.
We'll just take our time with that. Saturday one we could do anytime. I don't have much going on. I have to burn more cardboard. Maybe work on some
sounds
projects
like
around
fun.
here. I've been diligently burning all the cardboard from Christmas.
Yeah.
The big log and the table that I had out there that I was like stuffing in there, it's gone now. I burned it up.
You know, you asked me the other day where that orb and the fucking stand for it went.
Did Mom get it?
It's on that shelf right behind me.
Who the fuck put it there? And why did I not notice that?
It's a fucking green one. It's green. Were you talking about a red one?
I thought it was red.
I thought it was red too, but I
Could've
saw it
been
back there. I was like, "That's green," but it's.
Did you ask Mom if they come over and grab it?
Nope.
What?
I'm not even gonna like tip
I
mine
don't.
off.
Yeah. Whatever. Well, if
Did
they
you
want
go
that
get-
one, they can have
Did
it.
you go get that shit that's gonna sit in our fucking basement for another 30 years until you're dead?
I'm tossing that one. Dude, have to do most of this shit. Like, we're gonna have to get another dumpster, but just for down here. Oh, I'd like to go to the range. But okay, so there is a cheaper alternative that we can do for now. The one is a
Shoot in your backyard.
no, that would not fly. We can join that one that Mitch joined, and it's $75 or $70 or something.
Yeah.
And we just go Thursday by 6. You just go out there and you pay, and they give you your card right then and there, and then they mail you the rest of the shit. But it's $50 annually, and it's a $20 startup fee your first year.
So $70.
$70. It's right. You know where Nate and Teresa live?
Yeah.
It's literally just down past
Okay.
on 44.
All
Then
right.
we can do North
And we
Industry
get
later
unlimited
on.
use of the range.
Unlimited use, except for Thursday nights, because they do trap shooting. We
Okay.
can go there and do trap
That's it.
shooting.
That's the only day that they're blacked out.
Yeah, I'll show you the website.
Well, that's sweet. We got yeah.
But
okay.
he joined it. He didn't have to get sponsored. They have 3 or 4 trap. That's in the middle. But when people do that, it shuts everything down. And Thursday you can go do. They have rifle. They have like 4 spots for rifle on this side, 4 spots for rifle on this side, and they just recently put cover so you can shoot when it rains. Before
Okay.
it was open. And then they have a pistol range, which is like 21 feet or 22 feet.
Okay.
Maybe 30, whatever. It's a normal pistol range with a picnic table and shit, and a fence that you can put targets up on, and that's covered too. But that's pretty much it. I mean, your money doesn't really go far there, but we can drive out there whenever you want. And
All right.
for $50 a year, I mean, you really can't
Yeah.
fucking beat that. And then if you want to move towards North Industry in the next couple months or whatever, I'd be down for that too. North Industry's more, you get more for your money. If we went that route, if we went or American Sportsman's, which is on the other side of East Canton, we could do that one too. And you can do all of them. But this one is cool because Mitch has already joined there. So he can come with it. We can literally pick his ass up on the way there.
All right. Let's do that.
And then Rachel's dad used to be a part of this one too, I believe.
Mhm.
We can do it both. I really don't fucking care. But as far as like a decent place to sight the guns in whenever we want without driving an
Yeah.
hour and a half. I mean, it is still like 15, 18 minutes or whatever to get there.
Yeah.
But we could load up the truck and just we could load up the
Yeah.
Civic if you really wanted to. We don't have to drive to Harrison County.
All right. I'm in.
It's kind of wicked. I'll take you out there and show you sometime. But I have to go to the BNV tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? If you want to go out, try and swing out there after work.
Tomorrow?
No, Thursday. that's when you pay. They're there at 6, so I get off at 5, which gives I can either meet you out there because I'm already in East Canton for work, and then you just literally you stand in line and you give them a check or cash, and that's it.
You can only pay on Thursday?
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. It's really weird. You can do it. You can mail your shit in if you want to do that. That just it takes like a week or two for them to send it to you. I'll show you the shit.
Okay.
He said it's easiest. Well, I mean, he's for him because he's 4 minutes away. But you just go out there on Thursday and they have somebody designated towards. There's usually a bunch of people out there Thursday, but it's also a good place to meet people. Yeah. I would love to get into trap shooting again. I used to do it when I was younger. We might meet somebody that has somewhere for us to waterfowl hunt or somewhere for us to bow hunt. You know, there's not much around this place, so it's on a dead end road. So you don't really have like hunting land with it, but it's cool.
I gotta ask, are we doing Deer Asik this year?
Yeah. I'll get those tickets
because I think the tickets are already on sale.
They are. They usually
and usually they don't go on sale until like February.
Really?
Yeah, but I saw something that said that the 50-50 was already way up and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, there's the pre-event that they do. Or the pre-event. Something. I don't know. They're making hand over fist, so.
Oh, yeah.
They gotta keep that shit going. I'd like to, in the next couple of years when Charles is old enough, take him down there to see the museum.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. So it's only a couple hour drive.
Alright.
But yeah, that's about it. I just want to, especially pistols. You got pistols and long guns we haven't even shot. And I need to put it. I'd like us to do a video. I'd like to stack up a couple pistols versus so and then this like the budget pistols. Yeah, the Walther.
Put the Walther against the CZ. Yeah.
Well, no, it's a 20. Your Walther's a 22, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like to do the budget. I'd like to do SCCY versus Taurus. I'd like to do CZ versus SIG or something like that.
No.
Springfield.
Springfield.
I don't know. Springfield, I guess you'd lump versus. Well, the problem is my Springfield's old. So Springfield versus Glock versus Smith & Wesson. That's the trifecta fucking crazy one that's Czech Republic versus Austria versus USA. Mexico. But that's besides the point.
Mexico.
We can do that. We're just going to have to, like, once we get that channel going, start budgeting towards purchasing firearms because that shit's going to get expensive. Until you get famous enough that people start sending you shit to do. But, again, we'll work on that. I'll just tell the good people where to find us. Sorry about that last rant, guys. That was pretty much just us brainstorming and
you can find us at Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer, Ghana. Video will be uploaded to YouTube. All those are at Harm's Way Podcast. Also uploaded to Rumble. Also at Harm's Way Podcast. Search by channel, not by video.
There you go.
TikTok is Harm's Way 8993. Instagram is also Harm's Way Podcast. Craig's going to have more clips getting uploaded as the days go on. I gave him, 30 of them?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. So, there'll be more of those. Videos and all that shit will be up tomorrow, probably. No, they'll be up tomorrow. Not probably. Trying to stick to schedule.
Yeah, it's hard. We get it.
Alright. It's been fun. We're well into the week. We're playing downfield. Let's see what happens. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, I wrote that a possible title. But yeah.
Cool, because I was thinking like, there was like 3 points throughout this episode where I was like, what's this title
What the fuck did we talk about?
I don't fucking know, man.
As always, guys, give us a like, give us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Yell at us, spit on us, beat us, whatever.
Yeah, choke me, daddy.
There goes my title. No, I'm just kidding. Let us know how we're doing. As always, guys, we appreciate the listens, the watches, the likes, the love. Because you know we love you. See ya.
Bye.